Good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning writing live stream. I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations, and I just got a message from my sister that I want to reply to. So give me a moment. Take this opportunity to grab your drinks, get yourself organized, and let me know that you're here in the chat, please. Okay. Hello, Sage. Hello, Wicket Tunes. It is awesome to have you here. Yeah, I am discussing potential overnight babysitting plans. I have not seen my nibblings in a while and am super keen to hang out with them. And yeah, let's try and put that aside though and focus. Oh no, I can see that she's replying. I will continue to be distracted for a little bit. But you're probably wondering where my amazing co-host Jamie Sands is. Well, this will make you very jealous. Jamie is currently in Rarotonga. They have taken a quick vacation with their partner, and I expect to be extremely jealous in the coming days. They have only just arrived, so no photos of tropical beaches yet, but I'm sure that will come. Oh, so okay. So I let my sister know that that there's one weekend where I'm house sitting a dog who is a friend of the family. So I was like, actually, I could combine nibblings and dog sitting really easily. And she's like, oh, actually, I forgot we're going away that weekend with the people you're house sitting for. Can you take care of George? So I get bonus George time. Okay. Awesome. So I've just added George to my diary. Yes, I am missing George because although I am taking care of two rambunctious Labradors, they are not dogs that you can cuddle. They're just like too excited to settle down. I let them in before and they were just too rowdy. They were zooming around the room, grabbing anything they could pick up. And I was like, okay, no, no, you guys have to go back outside. But we did have an amazing walk yesterday. So they are not good for cuddles, they are good for walks. But I do have an extremely cuddly and chatty cat, so it kind of balances out. But I think George is the best dog I know for cuddles. Okay, let's get ourselves organized. I have not even planned my day yet, so that will be first up after our warm up. So, I think both Sage and Wicket, you are familiar with our warm up. Oh, and my sister's replied again, sorry. Okay. Okay. My sister is happy. I am happy. Let's get ourselves sorted out. So, warm up. Oh, Sage says first up will be me trying to figure out what, if anything, I'm doing. Hopefully, the warm up will help you with this. I'm going to pull a card and we will use the image and associations of whatever card I pick to be at the prompt for 5 minutes of unfiltered writing. This is a chance to switch off the inner editor and get out of thinking zone and into creative zone. You can use this as a brain dump, which I often do. You can use this to kind of brainstorm about a character or the story you're working on. You can use it to talk about or reflect on your life or writing life. And the card we have right now is the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, but also change. So it is, I think that's a monarch butterfly in black and white. And on the butterfly's lower wings are two pentacles wrapped in a rainbow infinity mark. So just getting the official reading. Yeah, balance, change. And as Sage says, it is a lovely card. The Two of Pentacles signifies inevitable change. Since the Pentacles suit relates to earthly possessions, this usually means a new job or financial situation or a move. Even if you fear this change, it needs to happen and might even be fun. Face it with the grace of a newly formed butterfly, a world of possibilities balanced upon your delicate wings. Okay, so let's challenge our inner butterfly and reflect on where we can apply some balance and change. Let's set the timer for 5 minutes. Here's the Two of Pentacles again very quickly, and let's start now. Oh my gosh, hi, Em. Okay. Okay. So that is the end of our warm up. I got almost a full column written there because I got very excited to see M. Yay! Em is a Christchurch writing friend who is currently in Australia. I sound hesitant because Em has done a ton of traveling and I'm not quite sure that I've managed to keep up with her. But regardless of where you are in the world, Em, and because you've said morning, I'm hoping that means you're in this hemisphere, so Australia. Yay. Yeah, it is awesome to have your company, Em. And yeah, it will be great to get some writing done with you. Here is the Two of Pentacles one last time. Sage said, lovely card, and I agree. I think I might just be a little bit loopy. But I spent that time sort of reflecting on the fact that my life has changed a bit since I'm no longer doing the quite so well, I'm no longer doing regular childcare for my sister and brother-in-law, which enabled me to take the tutoring job. And now that I've got the tutoring job, it's like, oh, I've got different responsibilities, different times, at different times. I can no longer do everything that I used to do, and I'm going to have to kind of get my head around this. But yeah, it was good. I still need to plan my day. Oh my gosh, hi Red Fox. Sorry. It is awesome to see you too. And Sage has 67 words and heartburn has hit. Oh, the words great, the heartburn not so much. Sympathies. But yeah. So thank you for Good Fox. Okay. Em says, crash my computer, sorry, you're on my TV and laptop, and Em is in Australia at the moment. That is fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So this is quite funny, Em. It's actually, I'm doing it through an Australian company, and basically they have a service where they recruit tutors and then match them with students. And yay, Amy, I do want to co-host. Let me just find the link for you. Let's get Amy on board and then we can start our first sprint for the day. Brilliant. Sorry, I did not see your message before, Amy, but here we go. And I'm just going to go grab the little thing that tells everyone that we are being well behaved and sprinting. Excellent. Oh, Wicket worked on an outline for chapter 2 of a collab with a friend who balances out my writing very well. Interestingly, chapter 2 balances out chapter 1 very nicely. That is extremely important. Em is working on a cover with German Creative. Wow, that is awesome news. Going to spend an hour doing that before the words. And we have Amy. Hi, Amy.
Good morning. How are we doing?
We're doing great because we've got Em.
Yay! That's so good. Welcome, Em. We miss you.
We do. When I am using the software that we use to stream, I get a tiny picture of Amy in the corner of the screen before I invite her on, and everyone gets to see her. but there is a curved door in Amy's background, and I think Amy might have been standing or something. Yes, okay, it was more like that. And I was like, Amy's in a car. It was just the way of the shape. So I was like, wow, streaming from a car, that's cool.
No, just from my very 60s kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, when we moved in, we had the original 1960-something dishwasher and oven.
Wow.
And the dishwasher died within like 2 uses, but the oven was still going strong.
That's impressive.
It's like brown and looks like something out of a film. Yeah.
Yeah, I am a little disappointed you didn't keep your house completely intact, because then you could have like rented it out to like film companies and period pieces.
It was so sickening.
Yes.
It was like hyper floral. Yeah. Yeah. But it all smelled vaguely like cigarettes, so.
Yeah, okay. That is fair.
The fluffy toilet seat cover was enough to make my daughter tell us we weren't allowed to buy it. We were like, I think we'll take that off.
Yeah. That is very, very funny.
Anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we do a sprint?
20 minutes starting now. Okay. That is the end of our first 20-minute sprint. I realized that I completely forgot that I need to sort out my life and get myself organized. So I have started that process. And I also, I had that I was going to Grandparents' Day down in my diary. Messaged my sister to find out what time it is and discovered that my nibblings' actual grandparents can show up this time. So that's exciting for them. I am a little sorry that I don't get to go to Grandparents' Day, but I will live, and it actually works for my schedule that I don't go.
Nice. I love it when people cancel things that you're like, oh, I suddenly have all this time.
Yeah.
I need to plug my laptop in. Goodness me. Just a sec.
So early on in the pandemic, when we were able to go to school, but there was no international travel, there was a grandparents' day, but lots of kids had grandparents who lived overseas. So I forget why my parents were not available, but I turned out to be, I was the family member who was free that day, so I was the designated grandparent. And when I arrived, the teacher was like, we have fewer grandparents than we have kids, so can the grandparents take on extra kids? And my niece grabbed her two best friends. So I was grandparent to three kids, and I had so much fun. And I was actually looking forward to going and teasing her friends and by saying grandparent things to them, like how much they'd grown. And
Pinching
alas,
their cheeks.
there will be future grandparent days, I'm sure.
I'm sure they will.
How did you get on, Amy?
Good. I'm still reading. I sort of stalled. Last weekend I had a child's birthday party, and the week before that was completely full on with the school open day, and I think there was something else. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't really made much progress. I think I did a little bit 2 evenings this week, but just trying to get back into it. So it's good to actually have a block of time. I'm just reading over my draft and making some notes on it. So yeah, I was really looking forward to this morning to actually not have
Yes.
distractions, because everything else sort of has got. Oh, that's right. That's the extra thing that happened that week was my sister had a baby.
Yay!
So
That is very exciting.
Yeah, so I am once again an auntie. So yeah, it's just been an eventful few weeks, all with good, mostly good things, and it hasn't been very writing productive. So good to get back into it. And I have some hash browns to keep me going, because I went to the gym yesterday and now I'm starving. So
Yeah. I took the rambunctious Labradors for a walk to Horswell Quarry yesterday, even though I really didn't feel like it. I was like, okay, maybe we can just do a quick walk. And then I was like, okay, we can do a bit more. They look so happy. We'll just keep going.
once you're out, yeah.
Yeah, so we had an amazing walk, and I lucked out and took the most amazing photo of the three dogs running straight at me. They just look
Nice.
so happy, and they're in a straight line. It's brilliant. But they're doing a lot of construction and stuff at Horswell Quarry. I don't know what they're doing, but there's big piles of dirt and a bulldozer. And the bulldozer driver is going so slowly because all of the dogs are just
Yeah.
zooming past.
Oh, at least they haven't closed the park.
Yeah, but the point of that is that it is extremely muddy right now, and we come home, and the dogs, to get to their section of the house and garden, they have to go up the stairs which have white walls, and inevitably they collide with the walls. So once I get them into their section, I have to go back with a towel and wipe up the mud.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, so Sage got 193 words and ended up down a research rabbit hole. Wicket got 107 words. I think that's pretty good for anyone, Wicket.
Nice. All progress is progress.
Yeah.
And I always tell my students the ease with which you write something does not indicate its quality.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you were going to say something, Gillian.
I think it was just that I have started organizing my week, but realized that, I need I've sent a few messages to like confirm plans with people, and so I'm reluctant to draw in my journal until I get responses. So
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Okay. Let's jump straight into our next sprint. I'm going to disappear to the bathroom very quickly, but other than
Nice.
that,
Let's do it.
20 minutes starting now. Okay, that was the end of our second sprint. How did you get on?
Pretty good. I forgot to look at what page I was up to last time, though, so I have no idea of how much I've done.
That is all good. I am excited because Em has said Jim's joined me for creativity time this morning. He's creating a vision board for retirement. That
I like
sounds
it.
excellent, doesn't it? Also, hi, Jim. So I have continued planning. This week, I spent a lot of time prepping for my tutoring sessions, and I feel that I can use my time better when it comes to that. So I am now sort of breaking down all of the sessions I have scheduled this coming week and working out what I need to do for them and kind of
Nice.
making a list. And Jim says hi. Excellent.
Gillian, I think I missed before. What are you tutoring in?
So I got a part-time tutoring job through an Australian company that matches tutors and students, and I am approved for primary and secondary school English.
Oh, cool.
But so far, most of my students have been year 8, 9, or 10, and they've all been Australian. So it's actually been a lot of fun rediscovering the English geek in me.
Is it like mostly mechanics, grammar, punctuation side of things, or is it?
It's a mix. So I've got one student who really wants to work on spelling. So with him, I've only had the one lesson so far, but I've got another one coming up. So we're going to review a spelling rule and then look at some sort of study materials that include that rule, and then do some practice exercises together.
Nice.
And then it seems like the Australian school system has more exams than I remember, or more structured exams. So we've also been working on some creative writing exercises tailored for the exams. But then a lot of it is students who want to look at annotating poetry and how to do that, and then how to talk about the poetry.
Nice.
Or I got super excited on Thursday. I had a student who was working on the Medea. So I reread the Medea, and then I read a whole bunch of critical stuff around it. And then 15 minutes before our session started, I sat down and realized her last session was in March. So they have definitely moved on from the Medea.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But,
all that work.
Yeah. So this
I
is
was going
why
to say No, go ahead.
This is why I need to be very deliberate and organized with how I use my time, because even though I had a lot of fun reading the Medea, I need to be strategic about this so that it doesn't become a massive time suck.
Yeah. Well, I have some spelling strategies stuff I do with my year 9, so that's quite, I don't know, that's quite good. I can share it with you.
I would love that. Em says,
just call out if there's anything else that you're like, hey, how do you teach that?
Yep. Sage's internet lagged out and missed the end of the sprint, but wrote 277 words and is turning in. Have a good sleep, Sage.
Night, Sage.
It was great to have your company. Em says that Thomas has to do the IELTS English text next week in Karratha for uni. He has to prove he can write in English for his course because he doesn't have the Australian high school certificate.
All right.
You'd think that they would accept
New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Good luck.
Hopefully it'll be a walk in the park for him.
Yep. And Wicket says, I did a lot of daydreaming about the scene I'm outlining. Time well spent.
Nice.
So, yeah, it sounds like we're all getting stuff done. I'm going to set my timer for another 20 minutes.
Nice.
Let's jump right back in.
I'm going to
20
disappear
minutes.
for a minute.
Sounds good. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that is the end of our third sprint for today. I got a few messages back from people who I need to know stuff from, so I've sort of managed to tie down my week a bit more.
Nice.
Yeah, I have made some strategic choices about how I'm using my time.
Good job.
And yeah, and was proactive in messaging a house sit and saying, what time do you want me to show up? Which I'm not very good at. So proud of that. And I just started my weekly review. So going to continue on with that. How about
Nice.
you?
Yeah, good progress, I think. Maybe like 8 pages, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly, where I was up to. But yeah, lots of little notes, and some things I can like immediately see what I want to fix, like how I want to fix it, and I can just write it in the margins. And other times I'm like, that's not right. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. So I just circle it and go fix. So
yeah,
yeah, I don't know how much future work is still left to go in this book, but some. Yeah, it's not all surface stuff at this point, which is fine. It's a first
yeah,
draft, really. So
yes.
yeah,
Okay.
one more sprint.
I'm actually thinking we usually have a break
In
at
the
11
middle.
o'clock after two sprints. And we could potentially fit 6 sprints in this session. And
True.
my stomach, that's me trying to say tummy and stomach at the same time. My
True.
stomach is demanding some attention. So I'm actually going to suggest we take a longer break now to like refresh our drinks and so that I can get some food.
Good
Though
idea.
I could start another sprint and then go and do that. So
Well, or we could take a little break
yeah.
and then do another sprint. Should we do 5 minutes?
Yeah. I will grab
Or we don't
the
have to do a timer.
short break in progress. Be back soon. There we go.
Short rest.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. See you soon.
See you soon.
Okay, I am back. I just realised it is raining in Christchurch. And I considered letting the dogs inside for a bit, but I cannot see them, which means they are squished into one of their kennels, and probably perfectly happy and comfortable. So I am going to spare us the chaos, but if the rain continues, they will definitely be coming inside later today. Yeah. So, I have my snack.
Me too. What do you have?
I actually have some wheat bakes as kind of a late breakfast, but I also have this really interesting fruit slice. The inside is very similar to the fruit mints you get at Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
but not quite.
What's on top? Is it like biscuit or
It's
more coconut?
kind of shortbready, and then it's got little bits of sugar sprinkled on top. My gran used to make a Christmas mince slice where she basically took all of the ingredients to make mince pies and just did a layer of pastry, all of the mince, and then a layer of pastry on top. And it was the best because you got the perfect ratio of mince to pastry.
Oh my goodness.
And I saw this and I was hoping it would be that, and it's not. But it is nice, but it's not it's not my Nana's Christmas mint slice. So
that does sound like a fairly simple recipe, though. Like, as long as your Christmas mince is nice,
it's
right?
good.
Then your short pastry, I reckon you could do it.
Yep, Em says that sounds so yum. It is, and like it's genius. I don't know why this didn't catch on.
But, silly traditions. I have a Kingston cookie, which reminds me of my grandmother too. Actually, she used to always serve these up. And I have Monte Carlos. It was those two biscuits that she really liked. And then I have my coffee with an excellent cup.
That is fantastic. If it requires clothes, a bra, or leaving the house, it's just not going to happen today.
It's not true. I am wearing a bra and clothes, and I am going to leave the house. In fact, I've already left the house today, and I'm going to leave again. I have to go pick up my cousin from the airport at like 1 o'clock or something. So the coffee lies, but it's a nice sentiment.
I am heading over to South Library this afternoon, so I am also leaving the house. But what was I going to say?
What are you doing at the library?
I'm having an accountability meeting with Red Fox, Julie, and another friend. So that should be good. Em says it's 10 to 7 in the morning, so too early for cakes here, and she misses the library.
Too early for cakes. What?
South Library is about to get renovated, and apparently the plans are online, and Trish does not approve of them. So, yes. I had something involved. Oh, yes. I was at the Red Veranda in December, and they had a sign up saying Christmas mince banana cake. And I was like, how do you... Oh, it was something like Christmas banana cake or something. And I'm like, what makes this banana cake Christmassy? And I was trying to figure it out. And I asked the staff member to explain the banana cake to me. And she gave me a weird look. And then she went to the cabinet and she peeled off 2 labels that had gotten stuck together. And I was
my assumption would be that it was like Christmas spices, like gingerbread. You know, they're like cinnamon and nutmeg and cardamom, and
Yeah.
because Christmas mints combined with banana cake, that's too many different things going on. Those are all very strong flavors.
Yeah. Okay, in order to
I
not
disapprove,
say
just like
too-
Trish. I haven't looked at the plans for South Library.
Yeah, I feel that if Trish disapproves, I will also disapprove. But
I
we'll
mean,
see.
I just agreeing with Trish is not a bad idea, generally speaking. Smart
Yeah.
lady. Yeah.
So let's jump in to our fourth sprint. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that is the end of our 4th session. I have continued planning my week. I think then our next sprint. Are you muted, Amy?
Yes, I'm just explaining to my husband why I'm suddenly going to start talking to my computer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. In the middle of all that, my husband and son got home from football looking like drowned rats, and Louis off to the shower. So some lunch is being made. He's going to the movies with his friends on their own for the first time. So cute. You remember doing that when you were 12? Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was 12. It was Titanic. Can you put the pour that over the noodles as well, Luke? Thanks. Yeah, actually, it was in Hong Kong. We were living in Hong Kong, and I went to see Titanic with my 2 besties, and we felt like such grown-ups. Good thing my mum had no idea how much sex was in that movie.
Oh gosh, I think I was at uni before I went to a movie with friends by myself, but that was because we lived out in the country, so it was, we had to have a parent drive us places. So,
Yeah.
I mean, parents would drop us off and not come in, but you don't quite have the same feeling of independence.
No, Hong Kong was something else because we could take the train too. So we could use public transport. And then when we moved back to Auckland, I would take the bus, and we were like one stage. So the bus fares in Auckland are based on stages, and the more stages, the more expensive. But it was only one stage from Newmarket, so it was 70 cents with the youth rate to take the bus from my house to Newmarket, and then it was like $6.50 for the movie ticket. And then I think you could get for $1.50 or something at Burger King, you could get bottomless small soft drink. So afterward, we'd go sit in Burger King. So for less than $10, we'd had transport, a film, and endless soda.
Yeah. So analyzing the movie afterwards, taking it apart.
Or whatever, just getting sugar high, really, and feeling like grown-ups. But, yeah.
So Red Fox says they recently redid the Upper Riccarton Library and it's lovely, but I don't like going there because it feels like I'm stepping into Jake's realm too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
Makes sense.
I went to the Upper Riccarton Library last weekend, and
yes,
it looks the same. They may have done it up, but they haven't changed anything. It's still the same building. I think what they're doing at South Library is a rebuild. There has been the whole time, as far as I can remember, so since the earthquakes, there's been these big steel beams holding it up. I think holding it up. Yeah. So it's kind of been waiting for an earthquake rebuild. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty major renovations, potentially just knocking down and starting from scratch. It's not a case of a nice new paint on the walls and some more windows. It's pretty major rebuild.
Yep. Red Fox says it feels less gross, and they redid the toilets too, which is good.
Yeah, but it's not a big change, is it? It's nicer, but it's the same layout of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case with South Library. Trish would not be annoyed at nicer toilets and fresh paint on the walls.
Yeah.
No, it'll be a major shift. Well, it'd have to be to throw Trish, who was a nurse in the Vietnam War, doesn't get it takes some pretty major. She's not easily thrown.
She is not. Let's jump in to our 5th sprint because, I really want to get 6 sprints in. So we're going to have to be well behaved and focused, 2 things which I am not. So
this will probably be my last. I may even, I'll stay till the end of the sprint, but I probably have to head off after that.
If food is ready and hot and warm and delicious, you can just disappear. We will
Oh, it's
understand.
not my lunch being organised. It's just noodles for the kid who's going to go. So
I see.
yeah,
Okay, 20 minutes
let's do it.
starting now. Okay, that was the end of sprint number 5. I have not only finished my planning, but I actually got some editing done that time.
Nice. Well done.
How about you? Like you finished your reading?
No, but I did some more editing. I supplied the noodles. And I'm now going to play a board game with my husband before our visitor arrives and makes board games
Awesome.
kind of rude.
Oh, Amy, thanks for your company today. It's been
No
great having
worries.
you enjoy the board game.
I will. I won't see you tomorrow, but I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Yeah. Well, I hope that is the plan anyway.
Always.
So
Bye.
it sounds as though you've had some successful time. I would agree with that. We're running out of time, so I'm going to what's the word? I'm going to start the sprint now, and I'm going to start the sprint. That's all that we need to do. 20 minutes starting now. I am. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, sorry about that. We finished our sixth and final sprint, and I looked up to see that I had lost my internet connection. Always a fun time. So, again, apologies for that, but hopefully, as this was our final sprint, it has not disrupted your progress too much. I got a good chunk of editing done during that final sprint. I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved today, and hopefully you are too. It's been awesome having so many friends join me today. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Also without Jamie, unfortunately, but I mean, going to Rarotonga is pretty awesome. But yeah, see you again at 9 a.m. tomorrow for another 3 hours of writing and productivity sprints. Wicket says, thanks so much. This has been great. I am pleased that you were able to join us and make so much progress on your work. Yeah. Red Fox, I will see you later this afternoon. Everyone else, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.